All right, version 2, we've added assemblies and layers to this. This is awesome, guys. Like, watch this video and let's go. So typically, construction projects will start with the drawings first to kind of do takeoffs, and then we need to send that to Ediphi. So I've done a bunch of takeoffs. We got tilt-up masonry. I got a couple layers too. I did like some fencing, and then I've really taken this into the next level and using assemblies. Like, here's a simple assembly for like a room, right? You got a room, widgets, blah blah blah, all the floors, wall, ceiling, finishes underneath it, and drawing one box. I'm not going to go into how that happens, but slab on grid. Then we're getting really awesome with all the widgets below. So we're going to be able to import this all in one swath. So the only thing you got to do is use groups, manage use groups. You got to have use groups that match verbatim from Ediphi. So we have our setup at Hensel Phelps with they're just right here, use groups. You type in whatever you want, and they'll flow over to Ediphi as long as you have them set up in Ediphi. So this is how you use this tool. It's very basic. You have the JSON takeoff. You have the current Ediphi file. You need both the current Ediphi file so it can track changes if you want to do updates. But the first one, you don't have to do anything. Let's just get in the habit of always doing them both. It's good practice. So first, the zzTakeoff files will hit spacebar in your computer. You hover over the plan, hit spacebar, go to Tools, and hit Export Project Data to File. So the Ultimate has all the 3D data, so you can make a 3D model. But in this case, we don't need to hit the Ultimate button. It's like a button. We don't need the point cloud. We just need all the properties and the measurements and the names. So there's our file there. So now we go to Ediphi, we hit export and get the CSV. So now we have two files. All we do is simply drag and drop them into this widget builder. So we got my two files. So the JSON file goes here. JSON is just like a web code. And there's the Ediphi file. So now it says, oh, what layers do you want to do? This is new. Ooh, this has 3 assemblies, 1 assembly, 6 assemblies. I don't know if I like the word assemblies. I could code that better because those are single line items. Anyways, but you could decide, do you want to include it? Do you not? Clear all, select all. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you could also download the source code for all this stuff, and you can drop the source code into Claude and say, hey, build this XYZ and add this WBS code for your company, and then you can deploy this for your company. But so all this is a brand new, everything's an add, and you could also read how to use this tool too if you want to like learn. It talks about the measurements. Where's that? Measurement 1 comes over. And it took out a picture that I liked there, but anyways. So now as you do is hit download CSV file, drag and drop that puppy in Ediphi, and life is good. It even imports assemblies. That's what's new. So drag and drop it. Then it'll say imported 26 line items. God, I'm impressed with this. So now we can group it by like, I don't know, UF3. Let's see how it looks. Oh my gosh, this is working. Let's do UF2, maybe more simpler. Now you guys probably don't. Let's do scope classification. Wow, this is working. Okay, so are you guys seeing this? It brought in all the layers. I need a spot that it says what layers come in. Maybe that's something Ediphi can work with. Layers are kind of critical. If it doesn't have the number, that means it didn't have a matching property. If you go look at our widgets, if I double click on slab on grade, it's got a Ediphi product ID in there. That took a little bit to set up all our templates, but that's getting into the weeds. And then you can see it brings in the assembly too, which is phenomenal. So now let's take this up a notch. I haven't tried this, so let's pretend. So this is our slab on grade here. Let's make this slab bigger, 50,000 square feet, and then let's make this one. Let's make this one blue so it's easier to see. Okay, it's still harder to see. Let's make this one that has this one has all the widgets below it, right? All the form, blood, guts, and feathers. And let's make it, I don't know, 8 inches thick. 8 inches thick. Oh, I gotta fix that so that it says 8 inches, but regardless. So now, same workflow. We go Let's do it again. We hit spacebar, tools, hit the data file, Ediphi, same thing, export, so we're exporting the CSV so they can track changes. So now we dragged and dropped these two puppies in here. Test project data JSON. Oh, I guess I gotta hit reset. Reset, did her do it again. There's a reset button, that's fun. And drag the two files in here. Now it's saying update. See how it knows I'm updating my slide on grade, right? Because I changed that all. I bet I could say that, hey, show me the old name and new name. But anyways, add unchanged. I programmed that in recently for the unchanged stuff. Then we just download the CSV. And because this is obviously you get your next set of drawings. How does it work? Import CSV. All right, let's see if it works. It expanded that. So there's our 50,000 slab and grade single line item. Awesome. Ooh, we got an error. You guys seen this? It says 0.5 inches thick. I would assume that would have updated. Looks like I gotta get that better. So, but we have 16,000 square feet and 409.6 cubic yards. So look at the quantity worked. Oh, I gotta outline the quantity. Assemblies are a little tricky. You gotta tell it what quantity is the driving quantity. Oh, it says it right there. Okay, so that's one thing I gotta fix. But are you seeing this? It updated the quantities, which is awesome. The description, I needed to get the description too. So on updates, but so you can see where this is going. That's how you use the tool. This is just awesome. So cheers to the future. I'll get that bug fixed too, by the way, and it'll be working. So let me know what other bugs you have, and we fix this and deploy. The link will be updated magically. Thanks.